Hello everyone, I am Vivironge Patil, Director of Digicate IAS. I am extremely happy to welcome a very special guest today. It's none other than Saikiran Nandala, who has secured All India Rank 27 in UPSC CSE 2023. Saikiran, your incredible achievement is a shining example of hard work, commitment, excellence, and dedication. We are extremely and immensely proud to have you in our Digicate IAS family. Once again, congratulations and welcome to Digicate IAS.
Thank you so much, sir, for the wishes and special thanks for the guidance I got during this 2023 attempt, which helped me immensely to get this good rank. And thank you so much, and very grateful for your help, sir.
So, Saikiran, please tell our viewers how and when you started your journey of UPSC and how did you success in this examination with such an excellent and amazing and stupendous rank.
So my journey of UPSC goes like this. So I've started my preparation during December 2020 and January 2021 phase, and I gave my attempt in 2022. In that attempt, I went till all the way till interview stage, but I couldn't succeed. And in the next attempt, 2023, I improved upon my mistakes. I had learnings, and I secured all in rank 27. So this is a short brief of my UPSC attempts.
Okay. So, Saikiran, why did you choose IAS as a career option? What was the reason that motivated you to become a civil servant and IAS officer?
So like there are many reasons. So I have graduated from NIT Warangal in 2018. Post that, it's been 5.5 years. I've been working in a MNC company called Qualcomm, and after 1-2 years of my working, I got an idea that like we can do more in terms of towards society. We can be part of a national building, and the civil services gives a diverse opportunities for us. So all this helped me to take a career option as a civil services, and many things helped me here because I come from a, like, I was a first generation graduate and I come from a rural background. In many stages of my life, I think public service delivery helped me immensely. So I thought, having benefited from everything, so why can't I use my knowledge in that for the same and giving back to the society? So this pushed me to idea of taking civil services examination.
Okay, that's great. That's really great. So, Saikiran, I would really like to listen and have a feedback from you that how did Digicate IAS and myself, Vivironge Patil, helped you in securing All India Rank 27 in this year's examination?
Yes, sir. So my attachment with the Digicate IAS started after 2022 mains. So
Yes.
2022 attempt was my first attempt. So I gave mains, but I was not satisfied with my preparation. So I thought I'm missing something in my preparation, and one of my friends suggested you, sir, for mains mentorship and daily answer writing. So right after mains 2022, in October 2022. I took your help, and irrespective of the mains result, I enrolled for daily answer writing. In those 2 to 3 months before interview result, I almost revisited my GS preparation, and I improved upon my mistakes. I improved daily answer writing. I did added value addition. Looking back now, I think the work I did in those 2 to 3 months helped me immensely now. And again, during this 2023 mains, again I did the same program. I enrolled for essay answer writing and GS answer writing. So this gave me a final push uh, in my preparation journey, and it helped me increase my mains marks. So from 2022 attempt to 2023, I increased my mains marks by exactly 100. In that, GS increased almost by 48, and essay also increased my marks by 10 marks. So this is my short journey and the output I got from Digicate IAS.
Okay. Thank you very much, Kiran. You got, I think 120 marks in ethics.
Yes, sir.
So, how was your preparation and what strategies you adopted for ethics?
Sir, like my ethics preparation was simple. First thing is understand the syllabus completely and make basic notes from the syllabus topics based on the previous year questions. So this is like building a foundation.
Correct.
And the second thing is ethics is all about practicality, and we have to show that practical aspects in our answer writing. So this can be done by giving a lot of examples, giving references of happenings in the society. So extremely focused on how can I see the syllabus topics with the current happenings and how can we help. And third thing is like the daily answer writing. And however we prepare without implementing the knowledge we gained, so the results won't come. So writing daily answers and taking the feedback on how to improve the answers, giving that final touch, I think this all paved way for getting good marks in ethics 122. And I made a I noted down and made a good value addition notes, which helped me to write good answers.
Yes, Kiran. And I think it must have been it must have been a great help for you that we discussed and brainstormed questions, and during our calls we discussed how to understand the question of ethics, and then how to make the structure and how to write a conclusion for that.
Yes, sir. In that daily answer writing practice, so it's not just like a we are writing an answers and evaluating and giving it, but the personal call you took and going through each detail of how to analyze the question, how to understand the demand of the question, and what is being expected from us in the answers, and evaluating line by line, giving minutest of feedback and how to improve each aspect of the answer, right from structuring of the answer, generating dimensions, writing broad conclusions in an optimistic way. I think that kind of actually it increased that overall outlook of the ethics answer paper. So when somebody sees the ethics answer paper, they see that there is a broader outlook in my answers. I think
Correct.
that came from discussions over the calls, and that kind of helped me, sir.
Okay, nice, Kiran. Kiran, why do you think right guidance is extremely important for clearing this examination?
Sir, I think UPSC preparation journey is like an ocean. So if we don't have right direction in our
Correct.
preparation journey, so our destination will take some lot of time and sometimes we'll be clueless.
Correct.
So the right guidance will do that course correction in our journey, and helps us to achieve that final destination, sir. I think so that right guidance kind of helped me in improve my answers, improving my essays, and gave that final thing needed.
Okay, Kiran. Kiran, you also scored decent in essay this year, right? So please elaborate on the role played by me and Digicate IAS.
Sir, one thing is, coming from engineering background, I was always underconfident about my essay answer writing, because before UPSC journey, I didn't write essay in my life. So I was
Okay.
always underconfident. Sir, but the structural approach you gave me to the essay, the brainstorming sessions you took, and
Yes.
how to analyze an essay, how to generate dimensions.
Correct.
So the structure you gave, that introduction, and in the body there is a thesis and antithesis structure, and how to brainstorm on dimensions of what, why, and how,
Correct.
and writing a conclusions with a synthesis of both thesis and antithesis we write in body. So generating optimistic outlook in the conclusions. So I almost wrote 3 to 4 essays in from you, and discussed every essay over the call.
Correct.
That gave me a confidence to go confidently to the examination hall and brainstorm on my own and write essays. So I think that was immensely helpful, sir.
Okay. Thank you, Kiran. So, Kiran, tell us what makes the difference between between those who clears this examination and between those who couldn't.
Sir, first thing I want to say is this exam is highly competitive. And if you see the success rate is only 0.5% of those who applied will get into the services.
Correct.
So the thing is, I don't see major differences between the people who clear and who don't clear, because many come closer to clearing it, but because the margin of error is less and uncertainty is more and heavily competitive, many deserving candidate won't get.
Correct.
So I see the many people will have the same potential, but sometimes some things makes a difference. Having said that, so few things really helps to clear this UPSC. So I would say, so first thing is having discipline and consistency in our preparation, because UPSC journey is like a marathon and we should be very disciplined and consistent about our approach and put in our daily efforts. And second thing is understanding the syllabus, understanding the demand of the examination in and out, and fine tuning our preparation according to that. And third thing is implementation. It doesn't matter how much we know about the examination if we don't implement our strategies and be accountable to ourselves, so we can't achieve the results. And the fourth thing is practice and hard work, and with some smart work, I think we can clear this UPSC examination.
Okay. So Kiran, I would like to ask you a very informal question. As I saw you for the first time, as we were doing this course in online mode, I saw a very pleasant, charming, and very energetic personality. And everybody who attended yesterday's our felicitation and guidance program, everybody was really inspired by your charming personality, and everybody was saying that yes, this is the rank 27 candidate, this is the top 30 UPSC candidate. So please tell our viewers what is the secret, or what is the your way of life that you maintain yourself in such a fantastic way.
So thank you for the compliment first. And so you see, the personality I developed is not inherent. So it came through. I think I always believe that situation makes personalities.
Okay.
And so whatever I am is a reason of my upbringing, my school, the learnings I got from every stages of life, the learnings I got from everybody I met. Sir, one thing is I always felt that we should be in a ever learning phase. So that kind of gave me a broader outlook in my personality, and always seek things which we don't which we don't have. So that kind of helped me. And this particular personality we talk about will come, and this UPSC journey itself transforms a lot. I was not like this before 3 years. I was never this
Okay.
calm. I was never this broader in my thought process. But this UPSC journey transformed me a lot. The newspaper reading we do, the discussion points we have, and the knowledge we gain over the time. This UPSC journey makes people more self-aware, make people more compassionate, make people more broader, more empathetic. I think this is a culmination of all the process and all the childhood upbringings.
Okay, that's really great, Kiran. Kiran, what is the ideal time to start UPSC preparation?
Sir, I would say generally we need to start 1 year ahead, and if not, like more than 1 year ahead. Because since I did my entire preparation through working, so I started 1.5 year before, because I'll
Okay.
be getting less time in my preparation.
Correct.
So and always our preparation mode should be in such a way that we should be mains ready even before giving prelims. So that is the reason we need 1 year ahead of time, that we can complete. We can take 8 to 9 months to complete mains syllabus,
Okay.
and after that we can go to prelims syllabus specific before that, 2-3 months before the examination.
Kiran, there is a very common and very frequent question asked by students: how to get top 30 rank?
Sir, one thing is I never expected that I will get this much of a good rank.
Okay.
Sir, I always think that rather than thinking about the results of where should we get and how far we go, so we can focus on the process of what UPSC needs. If you focus on if you develop what aptitude and what attitude needed by us to get into the services, if you focus on that, I think getting rank is inevitable. So we should always focus on daily improvements over the course of 2-3 years of journey, daily work we put, and so the practice and doing basics and improving ourselves in this process will help us get there. There's no magic, and it's all the process. And UPSC is a great level playing field, so it doesn't matter where we come from. and we can always secure a good rank by following a process and giving our best. So I always believed that if I can give my best in this interview, in this UPSC journey, I think this will transform into the results. So I was satisfied when I gave 2023 attempt, which I could not do in 2022. So
Okay.
I was satisfied with my preparation. I was satisfied with the mains. I was satisfied with my interview, which transformed into the results. So it's all ultimately our efforts that matters.
Yes, Kiran. Nowadays we see a lot of aspirants are under stress, and some of them I have seen they are taking some counseling from the health counselors as well. So, what will you tell these aspirants how to manage the pressure of the examination, how to manage the pressure of the society that puts on them, how to manage the pressure that is kept from the parents?
Yes, sir. This is very important aspect in this UPSC journey.
Correct.
So I also face stress many times, and I see many people having mental health problems.
Correct.
So one thing is we should not take this UPSC journey as a larger than life picture, because it's just an examination, and we should be very objective and scientific about it.
Absolutely correct.
That is the first thing. And second thing, sir, we should always believe that we have potential, and if not UPSC, there are many other opportunities where we can go do good and contribute to the society and contribute to ourselves. And the success rate in UPSC is also very less, and many deserving candidates won't come up. So it's a
Correct.
matter of luck sometimes, fate sometimes. So we shouldn't overthink about these things, sir. And third thing is, I feel this stress comes from the external pressure given by the society and parents, because there is so much of over glorification of services.
Correct. That is
And
also absolutely true.
we should remove that myth of like over glorification of services. Yes, civil services are very important and instrumental role to play,
Correct.
but it doesn't matter just if you get into civil services. So
Correct.
that over glorification should go, and we should take this as a service and took in a broader way rather than glorifying it.
Correct.
And so only message for the people who's taking up is, always have your personal life along with your UPSC journey. You shouldn't sacrifice, like the sacrifice is needed when we preparing for UPSC, but it's not like that you should remove everything. So one thing helped me in this course of journey is my friends and family. So they're always there with me to like guide me and to cheer me up. So that's why I couldn't feel much of a mental stress. And second thing is, I used to have my hobbies also going. That I used to take a walk, I used to take running, I used to do meditation. This also kind of helps and reduces the stress, and will be mentally happy. So these are things worked for me, sir.
Okay. That's really great, Kiran. Kiran, what do you think? There are some aspirants who appears for UPSC, and year on year they kept appearing, but they cannot, they don't clear the examination. So, what are the common mistakes done by the aspirants? Aspirants frequently, and it is done commonly by most of the aspirants. What do you think these mistakes are, and how they can be rectified?
Yes, sir. First thing is, we should give equal importance to all equal subjects and all equal stages of the examination. So one thing is, sometimes people prepare only for prelims, and when it comes to mains,
Correct.
they go on writing many mains.
Correct.
So they won't be mains ready, and they'll stuck in that cycle of mains. That's the first mistake. And so second mistake is, even in mains, not giving equal importance to all GS and optional. Sometimes they score good in GS and reduce their marks in optional. So we should maintain well-balanced approach in our preparation. And third thing, sir, even many stuck in prelims also. So ultimately, I think UPSC is not a game of consumption of knowledge. Rather than it is about developing our thought process in a way that we can tackle this examination. So the practical aspect of implementing our knowledge and using our knowledge is very important. So it comes, for example, practicing a lot, practicing our information a lot. So that need to be done. Fourth thing, sir, we should always have a feedback loop approach in our preparation. We shouldn't go directionless.
Correct.
So it comes with taking syllabus, like analyzing the syllabus to a large extent, and referring to the previous year questions to fine tune our preparation to see whether we are going in a right direction or not. So this kind of helps us to not to stuck in the process, and we can come out of it. And so I think also if we can't do by ourselves in 1 or 2 attempts. It's also important to take external mentorship to see where we are missing. So I didn't take mentorship much for prelims, but in comes to mains, I felt that some of my answer writing can be only improved if we have that external help coming. So that way we need to also seek help if we need. So just not going by ourselves, and much can be learned from friends also, if and mentors also. Those are the things, sir.
Correct. Kiran, what do you think? What is the biggest hurdle in prelims? Nowadays, prelims has become a very dicey. That is what is said by many aspirants, especially those who cannot clear prelims. That's what I believe. Because if you see at the last year's paper, everybody was saying this question paper was one of the toughest in last 10 years. So what makes the difference? The cutoff has come down. So it is a very natural process. If the paper is very tough, then cutoff will definitely come down. Yes, there is no I'm not doubtful about the toughness of the paper, but it is about the more propaganda, I will say, done by some people that for their own gain, that paper is tough and you need to do a lot of other things.
So one thing is, sir, I don't think that 2023 prelims is tougher. It is different to a large extent compared to previous years.
Correct.
And UPSC comes up with redesigning his prelims every year, and so they came with a lot of changes last year. So it's a different only, but not that tough. So because of changing of the options, it became tougher, it
Correct.
seems.
Correct.
And so that's the first thing. So the main hurdle in the prelims is so the many mistakes I see people commit. So for example, sometimes not focusing. It's like, again, it's just not the knowledge in prelims. It's about problem solving mentality we should develop. We should develop that logical thinking approach in prelims. We should able to understand that broad trends, topics, because we don't have to score. It's not the knowledge at the end of the day. It's how we think, how we come up with a solution, whether by developing our intuition and conviction based on a preparation journey. So the more broader our outlook and the more we do focus on problem solving mentality, I think that will help, sir. So here
Okay.
again, same thing, like we should again focus equally on all the aspects, all the subjects. So one thing I see is from recent years, there are many questions coming from international relations.
Correct.
But many don't focus on international relations altogether. So that is one of the hurdles I would say, some mistakes people commit, I could see.
Correct. Correct.
And focusing on current affairs also need to be needed. Rather than running after current affairs magazine of an institute, people should develop reading habit of newspapers. That kind of helps a lot.
Correct.
So these are the few things I could highlight which helps in clearing prelims.
Okay. Kiran, what do you think? Which stage of the UPSC examination is the easiest one? Is it prelims or is it mains or is it interview?
Sir, honestly, I don't think any stage of the examination is the easiest one. So I would say that so prelims is the most competitive one. So that
Okay.
makes it toughest.
Okay.
And mains is the stage. For me, mains is the toughest because our rank decides in the mains.
True.
So there is a certainty in the mains examination.
Correct.
But for me, mains is the toughest because I have to get a good rank, good marks in the mains itself. So that was more tougher for me.
Okay.
And so once we clear prelims and mains, and if we develop that approach, mains interview will become relatively easy compared to other stages. So
Correct.
that was my viewpoint, sir.
Correct. One more question, Kiran. How to score 830 plus in mains examination? What was your strategy and what plan did you make for this so that you could reach, or I think you scored 837 in mains itself, right?
Yes, sir.
So it was very easy now after that to get into the services.
Yes, sir. As I always say, mains is the game.
Yes.
And we should score as highly possible. Looking back, scoring 837 in mains, so came when I focused on a lot of aspects. So first thing is making my own notes concisely.
Concisely. Okay.
So our notes is our thought process. Our thought process will come into practice in the examination.
Correct.
So the uniqueness comes when we have our own thought process, and that comes from our own notes. So I made concise notes for all the subjects, irrespective of optional, GS, and everything. So that is the first thing. And second thing is, sir, focusing on the value addition. So I'm focusing on the variety of dimensions and bringing new perspectives.
Correct.
So this I did extensively for this mains, and I added a lot of examples to bring that practicality, to add the substantiation in our answers, and this kind of
Okay.
helped me in gaining that extra, maybe extra half mark, 1 mark in each answer. That helps us in a lot.
Correct.
So almost increase 43 means 10 marks in each GS subjects. So that means half mark in each question.
Half mark.
So that's where the game of the mains is, sir.
Correct. And this is not understood by most of the aspirants. That half mark is that much important.
That much important. Half mark in each paper, in each question is 10 marks in each paper. That is 40 marks in GS.
Correct.
So it's like so that's how so the little things we do, we focus on, that helps us a lot. So improving each and every aspect of answer writing. So right from writing broader introductions, writing good conclusions, and maintaining a good structure. So I focus on everything this time.
Okay.
And proper time management, proper revision techniques. I used to finish almost 2 GS papers in one day for revision because I have my own notes.
Correct.
And so, and the things are like the daily answer writing I did also. That was also very immensely helpful to gain that final edge in my answer writing and improving the quality, structuring of the answers. So, and also maintaining calm, maintaining that confidence. And another thing is, sir, for this mains I brainstormed almost all the previous year questions given by the UPSC.
Okay.
So when we brainstorm previous year questions, we'll be able to understand the demand of the questions more deeply, and we increase our thought process. So this helps me, sir.
Okay, Kiran. And Kiran, your optional was sociology, right?
Yes.
Can you please elaborate how to choose an optional? Because there are many inquiries from the students about the strategy that you particularly adopted while choosing the optional.
Sir, I have some decision pointers to take a decision everything I do, and even for optional. First thing is whether my graduation subject matches with any optional the UPSC gave, and how confident I am. So for me, that was not an option. And second thing is the resource availability we need to see. It's not same for all the optionals.
Correct.
Resource availability and mentorship.
Correct.
And third thing is the marks trend in last 3-4 years regarding to each optional, because it changes every some years.
Correct. Correct.
And fourth thing is interest in our our interest in the subject.
Correct.
That is also very important to choose an optional. Fifth thing is we can choose on the basis of overlap with some GS also. So that kind of gives that extra edge in one of the GS subjects.
Correct.
So these are some pointers I would take while choosing an optional.
Okay. Kiran, I think you scored decent in interview as well. I think 185 is the score.
Yes, I got 185. Sir.
Yes, Kiran. So what are your thoughts? How to score maximum in UPSC interview?
So this also I learned hard way. Previous year I scored 165, and this time it's 185.
185, correct.
And so the first thing is UPSC interviews is not an interview as per se; it's a personality test.
Correct.
And it's not a knowledge test.
Absolutely
So,
correct.
So we should it goes more like a conversation where they want to know our thought process, how we think, how we respond to situations. So how well informed our answers are.
Correct.
So these are the pointers which helps us to score good marks. So so I, as I always say, we should how much broader outlook is, the more broader our thinking will be, and more our conversation skills. And second thing is how we respond to situations, and how optimistic we are while viewing the solutions, and how practical we are sometimes. So these all comes while gaining good marks.
Okay. Thank you, Kiran. I'm really proud. I'm really proud to have you in our Digicate family, and I'm thankful that you joined Digicate IAS family. Thank you very much, Kiran. And congratulations once again for your stupendous and incredible achievement.
Thank you so much, sir. And I'm forever grateful for the guidance you gave, sir. Thank you for that.